The policies that are traditionally perceived as female and women's policies, we also give them different angles. And we actually enlighten our colleagues, both party colleagues and our colleagues from other parties in the legislative bodies, that those are not female issues. There are no female issues. If we are talking about maternity leave, if we are talking about family rights, why are these women's issues? But at the same time, issues that are traditionally perceived as male issues, like defense, there are plenty of issues associated to women, knowing that women tend to be the #1 victims of the war. And so in many instances, we enlarge the topics, we give them different angles, we change the discourse in politics and within the party. For our party, focus has, I would say, expanded to topics that were previously traditionally not seen as priority topics. For example, maternity leave, Bosnia and Herzegovina, or the particular part of Bosnia and Herzegovina, is the only place in Europe where maternity leave is not regulated, or the paid maternity leave is not regulated or guaranteed. So in many instances, we shed the light on topics that are traditionally not on the table, but we also present them as liberal issues, economic empowerment issue, and not necessarily only social care issues.
Hey, why not having women organizations in the respective parties? Meaning, we have a testing ground for those to be more active, to create a center of gravity, so more women can go into politics, where they can learn from each other without being in the rat race of who needs the biggest position immediately. But I think the most crucial point is to understand that there are no women issues in politics. All issues are women issues. All issues need to be viewed at from a female perspective. And if that is understood also by the political parties, they would fare better, and they would realize that they have an incentive from within, an inherent incentive to have more women in politics, because again, 51% of the population on average is female, and therefore 51% of the voters are female.
We in the Parliament currently, we have a number of women in key front bench spokesperson positions, and we also have a women's network, Fianna Fáil Women's Network, which provide a lot of support and a lot of conferences and seminars over the years to get into it. There's also a non-alliance political group called Women for Election, who are basically encouraging women to get into politics, and they've had a major impact, I think, in Ireland, because a lot of women have basically signed up to these courses just to find out the possibility. We've had a lot of referendums on social issues over the last number of years, and I think that has awakened women's spirit in politics, our fighting spirit in politics, because an awful lot of those referendums were grassroots, apolitical, people who didn't have affiliations to parties but got involved in the campaigns. We turned the referendums into a yes, so they campaigned for them and then got the bug. And I think that's important. Our social changes are encouraging women, young women, old women, women who are an awful lot of mothers, because mothers want to make the world a better place for their children. And it's as simple as that. And if we can tap into that, we really have a key. I mean, the one key instance, there was 7 women, I think 6 women that ran in the most recent campaign in my local election area, and the common theme on the doors was, well, all the women seem to get the work done. We really the candidates outshone the male candidates, because yes, we do. We go about our business and we get work done. And I think that's the reputation that women have. And there's a fine balance. You know, we need 2 sides in the chamber. It always works. It always works when we have 2 sides, and we can work together, both men and women. It shouldn't be about men and women, but the 2 views do complement each other and make a better government, a better society in general.